Hi, I'm Tamisha Harris, the 14 lane and FitnessRx for women, trained like the Hollywood elite contest winner. I'm so excited to train with Gunnar Peterson today at his exclusive Beverly Hills facility. I'm finally here. Can you believe it? I made it! Yay! So I'm a news producer and writer for WABC in New York. My career it's fast paced, and I'll get to the gym about 8:30 at night and then work out and go straight to work. So I'm on a flip-flop schedule. My son, his name is Genesis, and he's 15. He is a sophomore in high school. He works out just as much as me, but you know, we're buddies. We just try to keep him in shape and work out with me. That's Genesis. I also have these goals that I want to accomplish. You know, I don't know. I may want to get back on stage. I used to compete. Maybe I want to get back on stage, and I still have a couple of pounds that I want to lose. And so, when it comes to spending 2 hours and 3 hours in the gym, I just don't have it like I used to have that kind of time. The first reason that I wanted to enter the contest is because I need help. I've been struggling since I stopped competing and moving to New York from Atlanta. I needed a boost in my training schedule and in my training in general. I've been training for years, and so I wanted something different. And listen, it's Gunnar Peterson, and I love him. He's kind of cute, by the way. So I wanted to train with Gunnar because, for one, he's a smart guy, and we all know that. And I think he has a no-nonsense approach. Out of this session, I hope to be inspired to make this a lifestyle for me. And it sounds like, well, wait a minute, this is a lifestyle for you because you've been doing it since you were a kid. But consistency is everything, and I want to get it ingrained, and I think that you just never know that one thing that a person can say to you to click. When I leave here, I want to be able to say, you know what, this is my lifestyle, and I can just be fitness. I've never done any of the moves that I just did with Gunnar. He twists it, he puts a twist on it to work these muscle groups that I don't think I've ever even felt before. You guys saw me do the triceps, the push-ups rather, the close grip push-ups with the bands, and then come out. That killed me. Ropes, that killed me, and really just I really had to think about my movements because I wasn't as coordinated as I thought I was.
It was easy for me because she had a terrific background in fitness, so none of the movements were, strange to her. The body had already been through those. The brain was already prepped for them, and it's about the sequencing. So up, down, little cardio bursts, little high-intensity intervals mixed with some strength things, and certain strength movements that I knew based on her NPC background would be familiar and comfortable, and you could see that was right in her wheelhouse, and she excelled at those.
Still love Gunnar?
I love Gunnar. I love Gunnar. About 2 decimals less, but I love Gunnar.
Heart rate was elevated throughout the whole training session. It was metabolic as hell, and she's gonna feel it. I mean, you could see she felt it throughout the workout, and not patting myself on the back for the workout, but patting her on the back for how she kept the pace, how she kept the energy up, and she wasn't resistant to it, that's a key component in being consistent, which is where all the results lie, in the land of consistent.
I've never had a training session like that. It was quick, very little break in between, so I feel like I got a cardio workout as well, and my whole body, it really is on fire. I've never done those movements before, so it was amazing.
I'm a fan of the athletic movement because I think, in our heart of hearts, we're all athletes. Life's a sport. You're doing things, whether it's on a court or on a field, or whether it's bending down to get your toddler or running through an airport. We're all doing something athletic. I try to look at it all that way. I want you not to just move only in one plane of motion. I want you to be strong and fast and able to accelerate and decelerate in all three planes of motion.
I didn't feel like, oh God, I can't wait until this is over, which is one of the problems I always have. I can't wait until this workout is over. No, I was ready to go to the next movement. So it was awesome.
She was a terrific candidate for this. She was great. She killed this, and I was glad to have someone like that as opposed to somebody who was somewhat resistant to it.
I came here because I wanted to talk to someone who I knew had the answers, and I wanted answers that were practical that I could apply when I got back home. And more than anything, it was commitment and making this into a lifestyle. That's all mental, and we talked about that, and I needed everything he said about making it a lifestyle. Just don't overthink it. Just do it. But cut yourself some slack. And if you don't do that, then you're stressing yourself out even more if you don't cut yourself some slack. And you are bordering on falling off the wagon for a very long time if you don't, give yourself a break and relax a little bit. Stay on the system, but relax.
You've been there. You're not wondering if you have the discipline. You have it. You did it.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, FitnessRx for Women magazine. You guys, I love you for this. Gunnar, I love you so much. 14 to Lean. This was an awesome opportunity. I will never forget it. I got so much more than I ever expected from training with Gunnar, from the 14 to Lean program. It really has changed the way that I work out. I can get in and work out and get it done. So thank you, FitnessRx for Women magazine. Thank you, Gunnar. Thank you, 14 to Lean. This is super awesome. Thanks, guys.